All right, now I covered this with you before, but I'm going to cover it again. I just want to make sure. I think I covered it. If you proceed in the small claims division, you're giving up certain rights. You're giving up the right to appeal my decision, to hire a lawyer, to demand a trial by jury, and to the extent plaintiff might be entitled to it, you're giving up the right to seek.
Quick legal timeout here. What the judge is explaining is small claims court trade-offs. When you choose this route, you're basically saying, I want speed over power. No jury, no appeal, no lawyer, and no damages over $7,000. The upside, faster resolution. The downside, once the judge rules, that's it.
That's the $7,000. Do you wish to give up those rights and proceed here on behalf of yourself, Mr. Sendini?
Yes.
Do you, Mr. Wormett? And you're the principal of the WIT building?
One of them.
Okay, but you're here representing them today.
Right, in the balance.
Fair enough. You waive your rights?
Yeah. But Alex might be coming up here too if he gets here in a few minutes.
Raise your right hands, everybody. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God. Mr. Cardona.
I do.
Ms. Sichdini. Mr. Sichdini. Mr. Wormett.
Yeah.
And Mr. Wargo.
Yes.
All right. All right, let's start over. Don't give me so much credit to think that I'm going to remember from December the 15th. So let's start over. Tell me what happened. You contracted with these gentlemen to put in skylights, right?
I hired the company to do my roof.
Your roof. Okay, I'm sorry.
And
How much did you pay them to do your roof?
the roof was priced $41,500.
Boy, roofs are getting expensive, aren't they? How big is the house?
It's 3,600 square feet.
And it was 41,500. Were they gold-plated shingles?
That's with the charge.
41,500.
Yes.
Is that true so far, Mr. Wormett?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. They really have gone. I hope I don't need a new roof. I'll put a T there.
It was close to 60 square roof. Yeah, that's 36.
I'm just shocked by the price of everything anymore. I don't know what's going on. I worked for $2.30 in minimum wage at one point. Listen, Mr. Wargo, you went out.
Yeah.
You were doing the roof, right?
No, I didn't do the roof. I was going there to do the repairs.
What kind of repairs? That was when he requested.
He had some blown off cap and some ripped back the first time I went down there. Now, the second time I was supposed to go down there to get scratched out of Skylight.
And that's what the subject of this is, right?
Yes.
Skylight.
And did you get the scratches out?
Blue lemon. I just went up there took the pictures of it and stuff. They said you won't get scratches out of Skylight, but you can get scratches out.
Who said that? You didn't let him try?
He been there, he took pictures outside his side and he
Wait a minute, slow down. Listen to me. We got a little bit of a language barrier here, so I want you to keep your voice up and slow down. Did he come out and tell you he wanted to take pictures of and repair the scratches?
he took the pictures.
Did he? Hang on. Did he tell you that he wanted to repair the scratches?
No. He said gotta give the pictures the owner and you gotta contact. And they never happened.
Is that true?
No, I went there to get scratches out.
What day did you go there?
I don't remember what day.
Well, no, come on. Wait, slow down. What day do you think he came there, Mr. Sichdini?
I'm not exactly the
I know, you guys gotta...
sometime in July.
July of 26 to 25, right?
25.
Is it, hang on. Is that right, Mr. Wargo? Is that about
somewhere around that time? That was I don't know if that was the first time I went there or the second time.
It was around July 4th.
No. You can't talk to him about his... Hang on. Can't talk to him about his testimony. You think that was the second time, right?
Second time I was there just to do Skylight.
Just to look at the scratches.
Yes.
The first time you were there, you went there for...
To fix the cap that was blowing off and stuff like that.
Is that true?
First time he come because the wind blew my garage, the roofing out, and still not repaired.
Okay.
They come, they put some nail, they not having the pieces, they finish.
Slow down.
They not having the
Did you go out there and fix anything?
Yeah.
He's saying you didn't fix it.
Oh, we fixed the cap and everything.
Do I have to come out there too?
Huh?
Do I have to come out here too and look at your property
Yeah,
here?
you do that.
What kind of correspondence did you have with Mr. Sejdini, Mr. Worman, after July of 25 when Mr. Wargo went out there?
Well, he wouldn't let us do the job.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm asking you a question.
I've never talked.
Liz, don't start talking. I'm just asking you a question. Did you have any correspondence with Mr. Sejdini after Mr. Wargo went out there?
The office?
I'm asking, did you?
No, I did not.
Who did?
Alex.
Alex from the office.
Where's Alex?
He's on his way.
Why isn't he here?
It took me longer to get here than
Where's he coming from?
home. About
Hang on.
50 minutes.
Were you there when Alex called him?
No,
Who told you that he called Mr. Sejdini?
Alex.
When did Alex tell you this?
well, I know that he called him because Alex.
No, you don't know if you weren't there,
Okay.
do you? I mean, I don't. Am I right or wrong? You don't know if you weren't there that he called him, do you?
No.
Okay. Did Alex tell you he called Mr. Sejdini?
Yeah.
When did he tell you he called Mr. Sejdini?
After Kurt had told us that he wouldn't let him do what he came out there to do.
Hang on. Did you tell Mr. Sejdini, did you tell Mr. Wargo that you wouldn't let him repair
No,
the scratches?
no.
You're telling me that Mr. Wargo told you that somebody was going to come out and they were going to take a look at this again and repair the scratches? Did I understand you correctly? If I don't, tell me.
No. He just come take pictures and he say he gotta handle the Alex, the owner.
Did you
And
hear
he
from
got
anybody?
called.
Did you hear from anybody else?
No.
And you guys know that the scratches happened from the roof workmanship. Is that true?
I wasn't there. I was just going
This
there.
is
Fixed.
Hang on. You're saying Alex called him for what? What did Alex call him for?
Mr. Sacchini, after 8 months, job was done in November of 24.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're in July of 25.
Mm-hmm.
When we originally came out there, before the job started, the job was sold in August of 24. He signed a contract, he canceled. He came back, we let him, it was over 3 days, which is a legal contract in Michigan. We let him out of the contract. Then he called the finance company, canceled the finance. But then he had to call back the finance company to reinstate his finance.
Okay.
So we did the job.
He ultimately agreed to hire
Exactly.
you. So we don't need to hear about whether he canceled, didn't cancel,
Okay.
when he did.
We did the job. He signed off on everything and he was happy.
And that was in
That was in November
of 24.
24. Now it's 8 months later.
And you suddenly heard from him.
Telling us there's something wrong.
Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long had the Skylight been in there?
One of time,
How long had the Skylight been in the house?
since I built the house in
What year was that?
2000,
All right. How do you know it just didn't happen some other way other than these guys doing this?
before I hired them, I called another 2-3 companies, and they called over. One of them was the guy that's here. They give me a statement and they see my roof need to change or no.
You went out?
How you doing? I went up there for an inspection.
When is this?
So it was a week prior to that. That's legit.
Okay.
So I just went up there to take a look. So I did an overall. I kind of had an idea where it was coming.
What company are you from?
So I own a Job One Handyman LLC.
Handyman LLC.
Job One Handyman LLC.
Job One Handyman LLC.
And I'm also working right now for GM contracting.
Good.
So,
You're making money.
yeah.
Good.
But I just went up there and did,
Inspection.
an inspection. One of the things was checking around the skylights, make sure that that wasn't one of the problems, where there could be a future problem. Looking for the problem out and problem that could come later down the road. And the glass was fine.
Well, how do I know it didn't happen after you went and somehow after they did the work? Can you tell me?
Sure.
Yeah, you went out there and looked at this work, looked at this skylight a week before they got the estimate, before Sejdini got the estimate from these gentlemen, right? Yes?
Correct.
You didn't see any scratches.
Correct.
The work's done then, right? Right? You can't answer,
Yes.
All right. 8 months later, Sejdini called.
This is where the case really pivots. The judge is laser focused on timing. If damage is discovered months later, the burden gets heavier on the homeowner to prove causation. Courts don't love delays because delays create doubt. And notice the strategy here. The judge keeps circling back to why didn't you call immediately? That's not small talk, that's credibility testing. Drop a comment. Do you think waiting weeks or months automatically weakens a claim like this?
Calls these guys and says, "Hey, I got some scratches on the skylight. How do I know that it didn't happen some other way?"
So I think the dates are wrong. It wasn't 8 months from the time that you saw the problem.
No,
From the time they were done to the time you saw the problem. That's what
not
the miscommunication was. How long apart was that?
it's only for a couple months.
How did you discover that the skylight was scratched?
I had family visitors from Texas. We sit in a family room. And normal, you look up and they say, "Hey, what happened with your skylights?" And you can see the scratches coming from shingles. Only this kind of scratches, they can give you shingles, nothing else. We have pictures, evidence. And
So this is what month now? They came out and did it, and forgive me,
this is
you guys came out and did this in July or November, right? Yes?
Later.
Yes? Yes?
Yeah.
And you, a couple months later, so what are we talking about? Early January of 25? Hang on. You said a couple months later. Tell me when these people from Texas were there and you saw the water leaking.
no keep one, I'm sorry. Just you see scratches and glass.
Okay, when was that?
There was right after January, February, March sometime.
All right, so it could have been 2 months, it could have been 4 months after they did the work,
That's
right?
when you can see the sun come. One
Sure.
time you cannot see with snow because they did not leave. And
I just want to, I'm not arguing with you. I just want to make sure I understand. You're telling me that 2 to 4 months after the work was performed, you looked up one day when these people from Texas were there and you saw, "Oh my God, I got scratches," right?
exactly,
When did you call them then?
I called him right away and I made, but they never respond.
Wait a minute. Wait. Just answer my questions.
Sorry.
You see the scratches. You got the people from Texas here.
Yeah.
You're saying it's like somewhere between January and March, right? Of 25, right?
Yeah.
Now, after you saw the scratches, did you think, boy, DeWitt must have done this when they were putting the roof on? Did that dawn on you at the time?
No, Your Honor, I called him after.
Listen to my question. After you saw the scratches, did you draw the conclusion that must have happened when these guys were roofing?
Only wait.
You can't answer for them.
Yes.
I'm asking you a question. You're under oath, and I want an honest answer. After you saw the scratches, what did you put it 2 and 2 together and say it must have been these guys from when they did the roof?
Only they can beat because they look up the sky.
I didn't ask you any of that. I don't want to ask you if it's 7 degrees out right now or 11. I'm asking you a simple question. When you saw the scratches, did you say to yourself, the roofing guys must have caused that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. Did you say that to yourself when you saw the scratches that same day when you were sitting there in that room with the Texas
Yeah.
people? And then how long after that was it when you called them?
I call him right away after.
I didn't ask you. You mean right that night?
No, I
What?
call him after a few weeks.
So you
because-
waited a few weeks to call?
Yeah.
Why did you wait? No, I'm not asking you any of this. I want to know why you waited a few weeks to call.
Because I have a very good relationship with Alex, because he's not here today. And anytime me and him talk, he say any problem I take care, because he take care of some issues.
No, but I know, but you spent. Hang on. Where's Alex? Get Alex here, will you? Yeah, go out there and make a call. We're gonna stop right now. You can't answer anything. Go off the record, please.
You have to see the.
No, I can't see anything until this gentleman is done calling Alex. I want Alex here. We're off the record. You can either stand there until I tell you it's time to talk, or you can have a seat at that table or in the pews there if you want.
Can I get the spelling of your name?
Huh?
The spelling of your name, please.
WARGO.
First name
Kurt, G-U-R-T.
and his last name.
Warm up?
Can you spell that for me?
I got it.
Okay.
It's hang on. WERMUT.
His first name's Mark, M-A-R-K.
Yes.
Mark. M-A-R-C.
Okay.
Oh, MARC. All right, go back on record. We're now going back on record. Everybody, come on back up here. If anybody's more comfortable sitting down, I'll be glad to let you sit down. You want to sit down?
No, but
Where's Alex?
Alex is at exit 36.
Why is he at exit 36? He was supposed to be here.
So it's some backup or whatever, he'll be here in 8 minutes by the GPS.
All right. I'm just curious why you didn't call them right away. I mean, if I spent $41,000 on a roof and suddenly I look up and I see scratches on my skylight that I think was caused by the guys that charged me $41,000 some odd dollars for my roof, I'm going to be calling them the next day. I'm not waiting for several weeks. Why did you wait for several weeks to call them?
Because I don't make it big issue.
Well, you are now.
Stay behind his mistakes, because he sent somebody to clean.
Have you already?
Yeah.
Hang on. Did you ever contract with DeWitt Construction on anything else other than this roof?
No.
So you're saying that you thought he was gonna make good on his mistakes
Yes.
because they sent somebody out to deal with the cap issue, right?
Yes.
All right, so when you called there a few weeks after you saw the scratches in the skylight, who did you talk to?
Only the Alex.
What did Alex tell you?
He one time answered me.
He what?
One time he answered the phone. I talked to him. He said, okay, I call you back. Second time I called him again. He said, I'm sorry. I'm with somebody else in the phone. He put me in a hole. I stayed in a hole for a long time. He never answered. Next day I called him back. Hey Alex, you put me in a hole yesterday. Oh, I'm still in a hole.
Okay, hang on,
Got
hang
the
on.
message before.
Okay, I want to see it. I want you to hand it to my court officer right here. But what month was that when you had 3 rapid succession phone calls or attempted phone calls?
Probably correlates with the date that's there.
July 1.
Yeah.
Why, again, I want to understand. I don't want to put words in your mouth. You see this in January to March. Scratches. You said you wait a few weeks to call Alex.
Yeah.
You think you have confidence in Alex because he came out on your first call about the cap issue, right?
Yes.
And now here's the text from July 1st, right?
Yeah.
So all that time went by, either from January to July or March to July before you started calling, right?
Exactly.
Why?
Because he don't respond. No answer the phone. Leave the message. I have 1,000 messages.
How many?
I don't know. Every other day I call.
How many?
Leave message.
How many?
Maybe 20, 30. Never answer.
To keep your phone.
Never
Hang on.
answer.
Let me talk and don't interrupt me. Is there a way you can retrieve your phone bills?
Your Honor, last time he asked me.
Did you hear what I said? Is there a way you can retrieve your phone bills? Back in the day, they used to send us big printout logs that told us every single person that we called or called us or texted or whatever else. Do you have a way to retrieve your phone bills?
Your Honor.
Did you ask? I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. Do you have a way to retrieve your cell phone number?
I don't know. I'm not too good with the phones, but you can ask him when he comes. Maybe he have that.
Who's your cell phone provider?
It's through T-Mobile.
T-
It's under my account. I don't know if they would have an itemization.
They should.
They should. I can't say for certain whether they do or not. They do.
All right, so then you claim finally when he sends this guy out, Mr. Wargo here,
Yeah.
that Mr. Wargo tells you, I'm taking pictures, we'll get back to you, right?
Exactly.
And then Alex never called you?
Never.
How many calls did you have to make to Alex before he finally said, okay, we'll send somebody out to look at the
He's-
scratch? Hang on, you're not letting me finish. How many phone calls did you have to make to Alex before he said, hey, I'll send somebody out to look at the scratches? How many times?
I don't know exactly, but every week, couple times, maybe more.
So do you think you called? I'm asking for your best guesstimate, but I don't want you to completely
I
guess.
don't know, Your Honor, every week I was calling 2 times, maybe 3.
So
every week,
you think you called 20 times?
for sure.
And he never called you back?
Never. Never called me 1 time.
Do you guys have any explanation as to how a skylight could suddenly get scratched other than roofing when it's been good, when it's been fine for 25 years? And in fact, according to this gentleman in the orange hoodie here, it was fine and not scratched 1 week before you guys did the roofing.
I'm saying if it's usually scratched by a shingle, you will see a black line.
I didn't ask you that. Do you have any other reasonable explanation as to how a skylight could get scratched other than by somebody putting shingles on a roof? I mean, unless a tree falls on it, right?
Yep.
Do you have any trees fall on it?
No.
Do you have any and listen, just answer my question. I know you want to talk. Did you have any damage to your roof after they came out, but before July of 25? You didn't have any tree fall on your house? What do you have to say? Either one.
I heard.
Did you go back and give the pictures to Alex and say, hey,
Yeah.
I said-
I'm the Alex, yeah.
and you said what to
They
Alex?
weren't thick scratches or nothing like that, no.
They weren't?
No, they weren't thick scratches.
Well, no, wait. You said they weren't scratches or nothing like that, and then you said they weren't thick scratches.
Yeah, they're scratches, but they weren't thick.
Then why'd you say there weren't scratches if there were scratches? I'm just asking you.
I don't understand.
You said there weren't scratches. Then you said, well, they weren't thick scratches, which leads somebody with an IQ of 12 to say, then there were some kind of scratches. But you didn't tell me
Yeah,
that.
say that wasn't scratches.
Or maybe I misunderstood. It's okay. And you're saying he told you, what did he tell you when you said, I see some scratches there? You're taking the pictures.
Yeah, I took the pictures.
What did Mr. Beshtini said?
I went down there, we're talking for like 10 minutes.
Okay,
You sent me a picture, or show me where it's got
Okay,
and all that.
okay. Then what happened?
And all that, and all that.
Well, wait a minute.
No.
Did he tell you not to do anything on those?
Yes.
He told you.
I was gonna go up there, clean them up, and all that good stuff.
Does that make any sense that somebody would call somebody out and have somebody tell them, I'm gonna clean out the scratches, only to have the guy say, I don't want you to clean out my scratches. I just want you to see them. I want to leave them on the skylight.
I don't know about that.
He told you.
He said no, that he didn't want scratches. See, I don't know why.
Let me see your scratches on your skylight. Am I going to be able to easily tell these are scratches?
I didn't get the question, I saw you.
It sounds fishy though. He's saying he calls 20 times, right? This is, you heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. He says he calls you 20 times, you come out. Why would he tell somebody, I'm just trying to figure this out in my brain. Why would he tell somebody I don't want you to fix them, even though I've called your boss 20 times and asked him to come out and fix these scratches? Can you still fix the scratches?
No. I didn't want me to clean them or not.
No. If it was 70 degrees tomorrow,
Yeah.
can you go fix these scratches?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I can take scratches right now. Take probably about maybe 20 minutes.
20 minutes? You guys have been fighting about all this for 10 months?
This is the first time I heard about this since I left this.
Hang on.
So,
It would take you 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And you could fix the scratches.
scratches out there.
And you guys filed lawsuits. You filed a lawsuit. When he's telling you it only takes 20 minutes. Well, then why don't you let him do it for you? If he can remove the scratches, what's the problem with that?
He never offered them. He offered me, they're gonna give the picture to Alex, Alex gonna call, and they never happened.
I did send.
I can't wait for Alex to get here. I got questions for Alex. I have questions for Alex.
So I did send him pictures too to Alex, you know, because they're owner, so I feel what. That's why.
20 minutes it would take him to fix the scratches. Jeez.
You wanna?
Hang on. That was 8 minutes ago about when you told me it was 8 minutes, right?
Can you call one more time?
Call from right there. I'm gonna let you use a phone in here. I don't even use a phone in here. Nobody uses phones in here. We make them leave if they use phones in here, but we're not gonna make you
You want
leave.
him ready to go? Because he wants to see you.
Good.
He walked in, so I'm gonna sit here and let him take my spot.
That's beautiful. I can't believe this. Hey, I want you to have a seat. You're not talking to him before he comes in. We got it?
He's sitting right here.
I know. Good. I just want to make sure everybody's honest. That's all. All right. So how long is Alex going to make me wait for him now?
But he's walking in.
You know, when I was I'm just telling you, like 40 years ago when I practiced law, I've been here this is my 32nd. Judges never waited for lawyers. Judges never waited for people. Now, I'm waiting for everybody. It's ridiculous. Come on up here, Alex. How you doing?
Not bad, sir. How you doing? Sorry for the
That's not, well, you got to be here on time next time. I said 1:45, 2 o'clock rather, and I was on the bench at 1:45 for something else. What's your name again? Alex, tell me your name.
my name. Alex Hassan.
Spell your last name.
Hassan.
First name is Alex.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't remember. Were you here the first time?
Yes, I was here the first time, the second time, and the third.
Okay. This is about scratches to his Skylight, right?
Yes.
Now, how many times do you figure, and don't lie to me, because I'm going to have people go get phone records if I need to. I'm a bit crazy. Hang on. I'm just telling you, if I don't get the answers where I think somebody's lying to me, and I'm pretty good at determining that, they're going to go get phone records. And you're going to go and get phone records. You had this issue with the cap originally, right? You remember the cap issue?
Yes.
You sent somebody out.
Right away. Yes.
And then he tells me that sometime between January and March of 25, he's got some people from Texas. They're sitting in the room there and they look up and he sees all these scratches. That's what he told me. You don't have any reason to dispute that so far, do you?
Honestly, Your Honor, I don't remember when he called my office.
I'm just asking you. It's there's this dispute is over scratches in the Skylight, right?
Yes.
How many phone calls did Mr. Sejdini make to you asking you to send somebody out and have the scratches removed? How many calls?
When he first called,
I didn't ask that. No, I love how people change my question. I didn't ask you that. I want to know how many times he called you and asked you about the scratches.
Initially, couple of phone calls.
Not initially. I didn't say anything about initially. I did not say anything about initially. So let's take, hang on.
Okay.
How many times did he call before you sent Mr. Wargo out?
Couple of phone calls.
Just two.
Maybe, I don't even, maybe to me, maybe or between me and my office, I'm not sure, but not that many people. Because normally when you get a
Slow down.
call,
Slow down.
yeah,
Are you saying two calls?
maybe 2 or 3 calls, but. 'cause
Well, you guys
normally
are
that's-
way off.
Yeah,
You guys, just so you know, you guys are way off on how many phone
can I
calls.
just finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when I sent my service guy out, and he would not let my service guy go up, and he just kept on calling and calling and calling, I didn't ignore his calls, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because after that, I felt like I'm being scammed.
Wait a minute. You did ignore his calls, or you did?
Because I have a staff.
Wait, slow down.
Yes,
I want to go back to my original question.
sure.
I'm not talking about what happened after Mr. Wargo went there. I'm talking about how many phone calls you think you received from him or texts. By the way, you got to come throw your gum in that garbage there. How many phone calls? Now, I want you to listen carefully to the question, and I don't want you to answer the question until I finish the question and you've had a chance to think about it. Is that fair?
Sure, it's fair.
He discovers the scratches.
Yeah.
How many times do you think that Mr. Sejdini placed a phone call to you or a text to you before you sent Mr. Wargo out there?
I don't know the number. Like I said, a couple of things, probably 2 or 3 phone calls.
Just 2 or 3?
I'm not sure.
In all those months? In all those months, he only called you 2 or 3 times?
Before I sent him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally when someone.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, when Mr. Wargo came back, what did Mr. Wargo tell you?
He said he refused to let him go up on the roof.
He just got done telling me, your Mr. Wargo here, that he could repair these scratches in 20 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
You drove from where? Macomb?
Yes.
Macomb County.
Yes.
Probably in the weather up there, probably close to an hour, right?
Okay.
Let's call it an hour. You just drove 2 hours instead of having your employee go out and do a job that would take 20 minutes. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like good business to me. Go
I
ahead.
did send him out. When he went out, he told me he had the scratches. He told him that he's gonna go over and get some supplies, come back and drop out the scratches. He would not let him come back to the room.
He has a different story. All right, so let's let bygones be bygones. Guys, this is silly. I mean, you're obviously, he's got a big enough house, he's getting paying $41,000 for a roof. You guys, and I'm sure you earned it, I know supplies and materials, and you got comp and insurance and all that fun stuff. You made a good living off of this house. I'm not saying you got it rich. I'm sure it was a fair price. But I got these guys in front of me. It's kind of amazing, all of whom probably have more money than I do, and they're fighting over 20 minutes worth of labor. So let's just do something fair here. Why don't I adjourn this out for 2 or 3 weeks? Why doesn't I don't know what the weather conditions. I'm not sending you up on a roof if it's 2 degrees and icy.
Yeah, on that roof, we're not gonna get on that until the snow's gone, 'cause it's kind of steep, so. You have to have snow gone off the roof first.
Is the snow off the roof?
Your Honor, we don't know about the snow, whether it's on the roof or not. The skylights were already replaced. So they're not, we have new skylights up there.
How much did the skylights? I'm sorry.
Well, that's what we're here for. That's the price of the,
How much did the skylights cost? Why would you tell me that he didn't call you back? That you had to call him 20 times? I'm asking you a question.
Hmm?
I'm asking you a question.
Question?
You said you called him 20 or 25 times before he came out. Are you still sticking with that?
I called him.
I'm asking you a question. Are you still sticking with your story that you called him 20 or 25 times?
Yeah.
Alex, I'm talking about, before he got back to you and said he'd send out Mr. Wargo here.
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you still sticking with your story that Wargo said he was going to talk to Alex about what should be done?
Yes.
That Wargo didn't offer to go get some supplies and do the
No.
skylights
I
that?
have witness for that. She was there.
I was there, Your Honor. I was inside the house.
What did he say?
He didn't even have a ladder to go up on the roof with. They had to use my dad's ladder to get up there.
Well, you got to use your dad's ladder probably to do the scratches. Right?
Yes, he went up there, he saw it, he took pictures from outside, and then he said he was gonna give it to Alex, and that was the end of that. He never came back, he never offered to fix it. So this is where the problem came in. So then he proceeded to make all these phone calls to Alex when Alex never got back to him. And that's why Alex ignored him multiple times.
And you're sure?
Sir,
Hang on, I'm talking to this gentleman in the orange hoodie here.
Yes.
You're sure you went up 1 week before the roofing was done and there were no scratches?
Yeah, they're gouges is what they are now. They were gouges, they weren't scratches, they weren't gonna get buffed out.
What else do you guys have to say over here?
I just have a ladder in the truck, so I got a full of ladder, reaches 25 feet. He offered to use his ladder. It was right there.
Anything else?
I talked to him outside. We're standing outside for about 10 minutes talking.
but that just goes to show you that he said he wouldn't let him onto the roof. My dad offered him the ladder to actually go on the roof and take the pictures, so that's where
Why are three of you talking at the same time right now? You think I can interpret all that? This doesn't make sense. If he told him he wouldn't let the guy on the roof, hey Alex, one of your workers came out and looked at the roof. He told me that he would be informing you about the situation. I'd just like to know the current status and when it's going to be fixed. If he wouldn't let him on the roof, this guy's a conniving crook. If he's going to tell a guy, hey, I don't want you to do it, and now he sends a text saying, hey, the guy said you'd be out to take care of this. Why would he do that?
That's me.
I'm asking you.
I did.
Give me a
When
judgment.
you call in for service, like the same one you call for the cab, I usually send my service guys out right away. I mean, that's why I got my service guys. They usually go out. Whenever there's a service call that comes in, I send them right away. I did talk to him because he asked me, as soon as I sent Kurt out, I talked to him within a day or two after that. And I told him, we were able to, he can let him go up there and clean the scratches.
I made my decision. If somebody has something else they want to state, feel free. I'll listen. I don't care if you each take an hour. Anything else?
No.
Anything else? Ma'am?
No.
Anything else? Anything else?
I mean,
No, I'm just asking. Is there anything else?
like I said, since this whole job was, since from day one, we went out there, we sent the soldier up out, he called, a few days later, canceled, we honored his cancellation, he called back a few days later, he said he's talking over with his kids, he decided to reinstate his contract, we're gonna stay at a discounted price. We're just going back and forth since day one. Honestly, all the red flags were there, but it is what it is. We're here now.
I get it. I got it. Anything else? You spent $5,800, $5,860 to have the glass removed and reinstalled, right?
Yes.
And you said that other skylight you had since 2020, right?
Yeah.
Let's say they scratched. In fact, I'm going to find that they did scratch it. I'm convinced by a preponderance this isn't beyond a reasonable doubt. The glass has been there for 25 years. If I buy a Cadillac 25 years ago and you rear end me and total my car, I don't have to go out. You don't have to go out and buy me a new Cadillac. You get that?
You wanna?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say?
this is three-piece baked glass to each other.
Is it?
Nobody can break
I know.
and no one can scratch.
No, you're making their case because you probably got a Skylight. Listen to me. You got a Skylight that's better in quality than the one you paid for in 2000, which is now in its it was 25 years old when this scratch occurred.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving you a brand new Sky. I am, however, going to look at a depreciated value, and I am going to say to myself, what is fair here? And in my view, $900 is fair, plus $82.
And here's the legal mic drop. This is depreciation law in action. The judge isn't denying damage, he's denying replacement value. A 25-year-old Skylight doesn't get paid out like it's brand new. Courts aim for fair value, not upgrades. This analogy with the Cadillac, classic judicial storytelling, simple, relatable, and final. Be honest, is $900 fair here, or does this still feel like a loss for the homeowner?
In filing fee, your total's $982 unless you had a service fee. Did you have a service fee, sir? Did you have to pay a process server?
You have to pay him for the.
I have to pay him to come in a court.
When did you?
It's from his job, time to come here.
No. I can't. Hang on. I can't give you that. I can't give you that. I'm going to hand you these back.
May I say something?
Not really, because listen, I'm done, folks. I made my decision. This was not the toughest decision. This goes back to Sedzdini. This goes back to Sedzdini. This goes back to Mr. Sedzdini. You don't get a brand new Skylight. I'm sorry. That's not if I hired painters, we hired painters and they were dumb enough to not put down drop cloths and they ruined the carpeting. Let's say it was 25 years old. I don't get to go out and buy new carpeting and charge them the whole thing. That's my decision. I've made it. There's no sense arguing with. Pay him now, will you please? It's 900 and what did I write out?
I spent almost 6,000.
Sir, did you hear what I said?
No, it's wrong.
Listen.
I don't have to replace those if they don't scratch. That's wrong, you are. I'm not coming here for $900.
Don't tell me. Come on back up here. Mr. Sarcini, come on back up here.
No, you are. It's wrong. I spent $5,000.
You spent $5,000 on a brand new Skylight. The Skylight you paid 25 years ago is not worth $5,860. There's not a judge worth his salt in the country or her salt that's going to say that you get full replacement. Period. You don't like it? Argue with the legislature. Get them to change the law. That's the law. I know it. I follow it. And that's the way it is. And I'm not going to hear any lip from you or anybody else walking out of here. Period. Good luck. Go down the hall and get a copy of the judgment form. He's writing you the check. Here you go.
Yep.